Hello, it's me, Reese. Today I want to talk about lucid dreaming misconceptions. There's a lot of them. More so than ever. Why? Well, because, as I mentioned in my previous video, lucid dreaming got big. Lucid dreaming got big. And because of that, there's more people talking about it. There's more people talking about it that don't really know what they're talking about. So, let me clear up these misconceptions. In at number 5 is Stephen LaBerge was the first person to prove lucid dreaming. No, wrong. It was actually Keith Hearn and Alan Worsley that first proved lucid dreaming back in 1975, but their evidence wasn't properly published until years later. Up until that point, no one really knew how to prove lucid dreaming. It was a bit of a conundrum. How do you prove this thing that's going on inside your mind? It's not tangible, it's not this thing that you can say, there you go, there it is. So how did old Alan and Keith prove it? Well, Keith hooked Alan up to some fancy machinery and tucked him into bed. Keith said to Alan, "Mate, if you become lucid tonight, do a little eye jiggle. From left to right, from right to left. Do that 8 times, and if I can document that and the machine can prove you were in REM whilst doing it, then bingo! We got it! We got proof." Clever thinking on their behalf, because of course your eyes are the only 2 things that aren't paralysed during rematonia. So why do people assign this discovery to Stephen LaBerge? Well, it's simple. He was the first one to get his evidence published properly in a peer-reviewed article in 1978. So essentially, think of it like this. Keith Hearn and Alan Worsley were the first 2 people to prove it, and Stephen LaBerge was the first person to bring that proof out into the mainstream. In at number 4, we have a bit of a double whammy on our hands. We can only dream in rapid eye movement sleep, and we can only become lucid in rapid eye movement sleep. Oh, no. We dream on and off throughout the whole night. During REM, during non-REM. Although yes, it's during the REM period that our dreams are at the height of intensity, at the height of vividness. And so, because of that, we're more likely to remember these ones. We're more likely to become lucid in these ones. But there's nothing stopping us remembering non-REM dreams. There's nothing stopping us becoming lucid in non-REM dreams. In at number 3, certain reality checks work universally. No, that's not right either. I think movies like Waking Life popularised this misconception. "Flick a light switch and nothing will happen. Lights don't work in dreams," said Waking Life. But that's not true. It's true for a lot of people, but it's just as untrue for many others. The point being this: the dream world is a subjective one. Completely and utterly subjective. It's all you. All you, baby. You know, you've got your hands on the wheel. And so, because of that, you've got free will. You've got a different subconscious to Joe Bloggs. You're unique. You work in a unique way. So, what works for Joe Bloggs ain't necessarily going to work for you. Another example is reading text in a dream. Most people can't do it, but some can. So it's not universal. It's not this objective thing that, oh, no one can read text in a dream. Rubbish. It's not true. Okay. What you can say is most people or a lot of people or some people can't do in a dream. Okay. No reality check is universal. Okay. This is so important because so many people end up saying, well, I did the hand reality check, but my hand looked normal, so I didn't become lucid. Well, hey, no, you didn't. Because 1, you may have been doing the reality check flippantly, or 2, your hands look normal in a dream. You know? Most people's hands don't, but maybe yours do. That's fine. Find a new reality check. Try something different. Try poking your hand, or try a mental reality check, or whatever. Find what works for you. In at number 2, wilds and DILDs are techniques. No, I facepalm every time I hear this one. Wilds and DILDs aren't techniques. They're ways of explaining when you became lucid, either straight away, wild, or later on, DILD. Now, you can use certain techniques to induce wilds or DILDs, but wilds and DILDs in and of themselves are not techniques. In at number 1, this is by far the most common misconception I encounter within the community. You have to consciously experience sleep paralysis to wild. Wrong. Sleep paralysis is inevitable, obviously, yes, but our conscious experience of it is not. It's actually just as likely, if not more likely, to wild and not consciously experience the onset of rematonia. So please know this if you're a beginner. Don't think it's some sort of necessity that you have to consciously endure it every time you wild, because you don't. Okay, so that's it, I guess. Hope you enjoyed the video. I love you all. Bye bye bye.